Chapter 15. The subsequent dialogue between Ribhu and Nidāgha. Ribhu. Hear again the supreme truth that confers liberation at once. All is ever Brahman, all is peace. There is no doubt of this. This imperishable Brahman is all. There is no other nature of this. Saying this is a mistake, as is also saying we. Whatever in the least is remembrance, and whatever in the least is even meditation, is non-existent. Whatever in the least is of the nature of knowledge alone, all that is only Brahman. Whatever in the least is spoken about Brahman, whatever in the least is the word of the Vedas, whatever in the least is the word of the Guru, all that is only Brahman. What little there is of evil or truth, what little there is of loving talk, what little there is of the existence of reflection, all that is only Brahman. What little there is of daily listening, what little of meditation is practiced, what little there is of certitude and sincerity, all that is only Brahman. What little there is of the teaching of the Guru, what little there is of thinking about the Guru, what little there is of different yogas, all that is only Brahman. Renouncing all, renouncing the Guru, and renouncing everything ever, sit in silence. Brahman bliss alone exists. Renouncing all is happiness ever. Renouncing all is great joy. Renouncing all is the supreme bliss. Renouncing all is the supreme happiness. Renouncing all is renouncing the mind. Renouncing all is renouncing the ego. Renouncing all is the great yaga. Renouncing all is the supreme happiness. Renouncing all is the great liberation. Renouncing thought is also the same, for thought is ever the world, and thought is ever transmigration. Thought indeed is the great delusion. Thought indeed is all that pertains to the body. Thought is the fear of the body. Thought alone is what pervades the mind. Thought indeed is known as the phenomenal world. Thought indeed is the pollution. Thought indeed is all insentience. Thought indeed is the senses and others. Thought indeed is ever the truth. Thought indeed is ever non-existent. Thought indeed is the great scripture. Thought indeed begets the mind. Thought indeed is ever sin. Thought indeed is ever religion. Thought indeed is said to be all. Always conquer thought itself. If there is the mind that there is no mind, the self only is manifested. If there is the thought that thought is present, the state of thinking is only yourself. Only one self is said to be thought. One self is Brahman. There is no doubt of this. Thought alone is said to be all. Thought alone is regarded as all. I am Brahman alone, the self-luminous. I am Brahman alone. There is no doubt of this. All is Brahman. There is no doubt of this. All is only the light of consciousness. I am Brahman alone, the eternal self, ever fuller than the fullest. I am with earth and such. I am also without any distinguishing characteristics. I am the interior of the subtle body. I myself am the ancient. I myself am the self that is the measure. All is Brahman alone. I am fully of the nature of consciousness. This world is of the nature of complete consciousness. The space of consciousness is of the nature of consciousness. I am ever this consciousness space. You yourself are the space of consciousness. I am ever the space of consciousness. The space of consciousness is alone this consciousness. There is nothing apart from consciousness space. All is pervaded by the space of consciousness. Consciousness space is the illuminator. The nature of the mind is consciousness space. Consciousness space alone is the mass of consciousness. Consciousness space is the supreme Brahman. Consciousness space is all consciousness. Consciousness space is auspiciousness itself. I am ever consciousness space. I am of the nature of existence consciousness bliss, ever existence consciousness bliss, ever the reality of existence consciousness bliss alone, ever of the conviction of existence consciousness bliss. I am filled with existence consciousness bliss. I am the cause of existence consciousness bliss. I am the mass of existence consciousness bliss. I am the Lord of existence consciousness bliss. I am ever existence consciousness bliss, the characteristic of existence consciousness bliss. I am existence consciousness bliss alone. I am of the nature of existence consciousness bliss. The self alone is all this. The self alone is myself. There is no doubt of this. I alone am the self, the supreme truth. The self is the supreme abode. The self alone is the form of the world. The self alone is the triad of worlds. The self alone is the best of the world. Whatever is filled with the mind is indeed the self. The self, indeed, is the protector of the world. The self is the guru of the self. The self manifests in multiplicity. The self, indeed, is one. The highest is of the self. The self alone is the supreme Brahman. I, indeed, am the self. There is no doubt of this. The self alone is the supreme world. The self alone is greater than the self. The self, indeed, is the self of the nature of the Jiva, individual soul. The self, indeed, is the nature of Isvara. The self, indeed, is Hari and bliss. The self, indeed, is oneself. The self, indeed, is a mass of bliss. The self, indeed, is this everlasting happiness. The self, indeed, is the eternally pure self. The self, indeed, is supreme in the universe. The self, indeed, is the self of the five elements. The self, indeed, is the light of the self. The self, indeed, ever is, nothing else ever is. The self, indeed, is the immutable supreme. The self, indeed, is the self that illumines the self. The self alone is the changeless glory. The self alone is Brahman knowledge. The self alone is I and you. The self alone is the supreme bliss. I am indeed the self which pervades this universe. I am indeed the self which is the illuminator of the world. I am but the self, nothing else. The self alone is the ablution of the self. The self alone is the japa of the self. The self alone is the joy of the self. The self alone is the beloved of the self, ever. The self is ever of the self. The self is the manifester of the gunas. The self indeed is the self of the nature of the fourth state. The self is transcendent beyond that, beyond the fourth. It is then the supreme. The self alone is the ever full self. I am the self alone. There is no doubt of this. The self indeed is you. I also am the self. All indeed is only the self. I am eternal. I am eternally full. I am eternal, always and forever. I am the self alone. The world is not something different. The self is immortal and ancient. I am ancient. I am the Purusha. I am Isvara. I am higher than the highest. I am the supreme Isvara. I bestow worldly existence and I destroy worldly existence. I bestow happiness. I am of the nature of happiness. I am non-dual. I am bliss. I am the endless. I am immortal. There is no doubt of this. I am unborn. I am of the nature of the self and nothing else. I am always full of love. I am only Brahman. This is Brahman. All is Brahman, the ever-changeless. There is never such a word as all. All is never there. I am without qualities. I am without support. I am ever non-existent. There is no root for the meaningless. There is no effect of delusion at all. There never is any power of ignorance. I am Brahman. There is no doubt of this. All is Brahman, the space of consciousness. I am only that. There is no doubt of this. I am only that. I am also myself. I am also another. I am the supreme Isvara. I am the substratum of knowledge here. There is really nothing such as knowledge and ignorance. I am consciousness. I am consciousness, ever. I am the fourth state. I am, besides, the experiencer of the fourth state. Brahman alone is all. Brahman alone is all. I am ever Brahman. There is nothing in the least apart from me. There is no Brahman apart from me at any time. There is no supreme apart from me. There is no word consciousness apart from me. There is no denotation as reality apart from me. Apart from me, there is no denotation as consciousness for me. Apart from me, there is no abode. There is no Brahman either apart from me. Apart from me, there is no cause. Apart from me, there is not the least atom. There is no sativa guna apart from me, nor is there any purity apart from me. Apart from me, there is nothing sanctified. Apart from me, there is no word as that, nor is there any form of dharma apart from me, nor anything of all. Apart from me, there is only unreality here. Apart from me, there is only illusion. All who manifest themselves apart from me and all that are apart from me are like the horns of a hare. If anything manifests itself apart from me, it is illusion. All apart from me is as magic. There is nothing uncertain apart from me, nor is there any cause and effect apart from me. All this is Brahman. I am He, should be the meditation. All this has been said by the Lord. Be of the certitude that this is so. What of repetitious sayings, yogi? Be of this certitude ever. Having this certitude, one becomes Brahman oneself. This world of forests and mountains is not apart from Sankara. This universe of demons and others is only that God of gods. It is He, the supreme Siva, that is perceived by the subtle mind in the form of sheaths that are the body, mind, and others. The eye, the ear, the mind, and others illumined well in the heart from deep inside, in the course of time, merge themselves therein only with the scent of the vasanas, acquired tendencies. What has been indicated by the consort of the mountain-born himself is only the nectar of Brahman, which animates thought and is far beyond the reach of the heart and the senses, words, and mind.